I mean, every interview that I've gone, everybody's asking what's going on with you.
Because we want to know what it is. If there's something
but wait,
that...
we honestly came out of, today is the 6th, we came out of this on the 2nd. That's 4 days. If you're trying to get to know somebody, it's 4 days. We are not in.
Hi everyone, good day and welcome to another exciting time out with us on Pulse One-on-One BBNaija edition. This episode is brought to you by Guinness. My name is Rachel and I'm Isaac, and on the set down today I have here with me the man with the voice for the season of BBNaija season 7. I'm talking about none other than Adekunle. How you doing?
I'm doing okay, thank you
I
very
love
much.
the voice. Love it. You call it blush.
Thank you. No, when people don't really like my voice, I'm like, make I not talk anything. Make I just look up.
I really like the voice. That's the first thing I noticed. Like,
Thank you.
Who is this person? Okay, so how have you been since you left Biggie's house?
I've been stunned
Okay.
and taking everything one step at a time.
I love that. Yeah, so I want to know, did you have a strategy before going on Biggie's show?
To be myself, that was the plan.
That was the plan
That was the plan.
be yourself.
And I particularly love the fact that I stayed in the show to the end.
Yeah, so how did that make you feel? Did you see that coming?
No.
Especially with the dynamics of the show.
No, I mean, I said it, I was the only one that packed a bag in the house. Every other person came, or most of the people came with 4 or 5 bags, they came prepared. I'm like, this guy, you know, to get sense like that. People will see you and then they'll start fighting. Like, I was already prepared for some form of attack. So, yeah, I didn't think I was going to go far. And I was surprised. And it was a beautiful experience for me because the fact that I could stay to the end, it made, I believe that's one of the things that made me stay to the end, because I think at some point people could actually relate that this guy is actually not, that this is actually
just
who he is. Yeah.
All right, so I feel like this would be a great time to finally clear the air about this thing. Did you really chop breakfast from Allison?
I don't think so. Did I?
Okay.
Did it look like I chopped breakfast?
Yeah, like it felt like at some point, it felt like you kind of implied it that you chopped breakfast. So I want to know what your feelings were towards her before she moved on to Hermes.
I'm looking for a word that cannot be misconstrued.
Just take your time.
I mean, I like Alison. This at some point in time I said it in the house, and it was just from a place of the kind of person that I am. I'm not the everywhere, everybody kind of person. I think you would even notice that with my relationship with Diana. I'm just let me just have my person and we'll just go and just chill, and that's the kind of person I'm. So it was like that with Alison, and I think almost very early on when we started to bond, I did tell her that, oh, okay, you know what, if it was possible, let's have it just me and you kind of situation. And then she said it wasn't something that she was interested in. And then she told me that there's actually somebody else in the house that she actually has feelings for, that she's attracted to. So almost from the very beginning, I had always known. But it was just a case of, okay, you know what, we are here, you are my guy. But people in the house like to speculate. I'm sure you guys saw that. Everybody likes to speculate.
Everyone,
So we're just like, you know what, anything anybody wants to say, we should just run with it.
Okay, so what later sparked your interest in Daniella?
It was a personality thing.
Okay.
My character, the kind of person she was, it was different. I spent 4 weeks with people in the same level. I was already used to them. Most of it seemed, there was a lot of back and forth. And then when we merged, it was interesting because I met people with new dynamic, it was new character thing. With Daniella, it was maybe towards later when we started talking, I clocked that, oh wow, she's actually quite interesting. So I'm like, yeah. And the conversation, my words were very specific with her. I like your personality and I would like to get to know you. Because it is possible for you to be attracted to someone from a distance, and when you get to know the person, exactly. So it was very specific, like I would actually like to get to know you. But because we're in the confines of this house, the dynamic would be weird. So yeah, and there were fewer people in the house at the time, so it just seemed safe to say, and I did not.
Easier. Yes.
I did not know that I'll come outside and meet all of that.
Okay, all of what now?
I mean, every interview that I've gone, everybody's asking what's going on with you.
Because we want to know what it is. If there's something
but wait,
that...
we honestly came out of, today is the 6th, we came out of this on the 2nd. That's 4 days. If you're trying to get to know somebody, it's 4 days. We are not in the house anymore.
In the house already. I mean, it takes just a few hours.
In the house. But because we were in the house, and there was the Khalid thing, there was the Detox thing, it wasn't as easy going like that. So there was still that gap. And I think even when people ask me, I did say it's that if there's ever going to be anything between me and Daniella, she would need to have that conversation with Khalid. And even me and Daniella spoke.
Oh,
yeah, me and
you're
Daniella.
Open to having the conversation.
What am I open to? That's the person that she was dating now.
Okay.
I mean, this thing is real world situation. Even people who are married, get moved to by other, like it's a normal dynamic. It's just a case of you understanding what's happening and you're just giving that respect and that boundary.
Yeah, no,
which
so
is what it was.
I'm not arguing with you right now. I'm trying to understand you because I don't think I'll be okay with anyone going to ask their former partner.
How do you know they're former?
Because there was you after him.
No, but he wasn't in the house.
Yeah, in the house
And
or
to be
not in the
honest, at the
house.
back of my mind, because they had not officially ended things, there was still that, they are still together. But it is okay for you to express yourself. Because I was tired of bottling things up. I had gone through a long process of internalizing. And Ebuka said, this week, remember sometimes say it as you mean it. I'm like, you know what, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Yeah, no, not necessarily. I'm like, anything I'm feeling, I will say it. And whether I like you, whether I hate you, I go just talk them. So yeah, that was really what it was.
So generally about relationships this season, a lot of housemates were just big on relationships. It just felt like you just had to be in a shape to be okay on the show. What do you think about this?
To each their own.
Okay, and to you?
I mean,
because you just mentioned now that this person didn't work and then there's someone else that you liked and you just was it like a general thing? You mentioned two names now.
No,
you know what? Let's move away from. I see that they dragged you because you're being very.
No. I just wanted to. No, I did come. I actually did come into the house saying I genuinely wanted to make friends. I wanted to make serious connections. Yeah. And no, it's okay. To be honest, actually fine with being in a relation. I mean, what works for me might not be what works for somebody else. But then I actually really also understand that it might be difficult for you to have a genuine relationship in the house. Well, for me anyway, because, for example, I came in with my name. Not everybody will come in with their name. And I think I addressed this before. I just think, for me, it would be somehow. Imagine if I came into the house and maybe Ade pumping, for example. And then, and then you're my girlfriend, and then you're talking to me like Ade pumping. I'm like, where is the intimacy in that? So, but that's how I am. Yeah. That's what I said to each their own. So, yeah, in my own head, pursuing a relationship would most likely be something on the outside. Okay. Yeah, that house is true. Everybody will be in your business. I'm not everybody in business kind of guy.
Alrighty. So what would you say your most memorable moments were in the house?
Winning Super Commando.
Okay, why?
I didn't think I was going to win it. I was actually rooting for another housemate. Yeah, even when we had the first game, I didn't have one of the best times. So it was a very moment for me. Then there was the techno task. Big Brother gave me a special recognition for it. It's never happened before in the house. Then there was the Pocket by Biggie Vest challenges. I won that as well. I'm like, come on.
Love it. Alrighty, so a lot of people, including myself, I just feel like you make a great host because of your voice and the way you look and how you are now. You're trying to carry me to another place, but I don't go agree for you.
You never really know. You never really know. Like I can tell you, but the way you dress with your wig and your hair and the orange in your sleeve, you look like you're ready for this. You never really know. I spent a lot of my childhood watching cartoons and animated movies. So there was Will Smith, there was Jim Carrey, there was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So there was quite a number. So I guess that is what is responsible for my many
So did you have to train your voice at any point? So this one I follow come.
Guess what? I actually don't like hearing my voice.
What?
I'm telling you. I can't send a voice note to somebody and play it back.
Okay, I think that's like a general thing. Like
I don't know, but me, I can't do it.
If I send a voice note to my love interest, I don't listen to it. I'm like, let me get the response from the
interest.
reaction.
Interesting. And that's a word I'm going to start using. Thank you.
My love.
Come on. Thank you. You're giving me a new word.
By Rachel.
Inspired by Rachel.
One-on-one BBNaija edition. All right, so up next is the fan zone segment. On this segment, we have questions from your fans, and you're expected to give answers to those questions. Alrighty, so let's do this. From Twitter at Momo Happiness is that please ask him acting, hosting, podcasting, which will he consider first? Emphasis on first because I think he'll consider some later. So which would you consider first? Would you want to be an actor first? Would you like to host or?
But I mean, podcasting seems easier because I can quickly just do that. Yes, podcasting seems easier.
I don't want to show this your Smith moves and everything on screen.
They said one by one first. We'll do podcast. Give them first. If they like it, we'll move to stage 2. Once they like it, we'll move to stage 3. It's not good to hit them with everything at once.
Alrighty, and on to the next question from an IG user at call_me_ella. Question is, how does he predict everything in the house and it literally turns out to be true?
I actually just found that that was the case, to be honest. I didn't know I was doing that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just very good, I guess.
And now that you're out of the house, I'm sure you must be feeling yourself like, oh, okay.
I haven't actually been on social media.
Oh, really?
I'm telling you.
Why? Okay, so I've asked some people and they say, oh, I've not been on social media. I don't want to. I'm not ready for all of that. I want to be done with the media round so it doesn't affect me. Is it the same for you or you're just taking time off for a few?
No, even before I came into the house, I was doing a social media detox.
Cleanse.
Yeah. And that's
I
just
don't know
it.
if I can do without social. Maybe because that's where my business is. You know, you can just go and lose one big contract like this and it will haunt you forever.
I had a rough year and I needed to just get away from everything. So I think my head is still there. But now I have to be on social media because the reason why I stayed in the house for this long was because there were people who came out of their comfort zone and campaigned and voted for me, and it means a lot to me. So yes, for me, I want to be in a headspace where I can actually settle down and address the people who are actually there for me. Any opinion or comment that doesn't tally, I wouldn't want it to take away or distract me from people who actually matter or care. So until I'm ready, so yeah, maybe when the media rounds are over and I have time, I know that I'm just going to be with my phone all day.
And that's all of
I
your
will
questions.
soak everything in.
Okay, so what should we expect from you going forward?
A little bit of everything you've seen in Big Brother's house and more.
I mean, I just want everything, you just be talking. Just be, anything you do, just talk. Let's just be hearing the voice. That's all I want to do.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Come on.
it's your boy Adekunle. And I'm chilling with Rachel
Yes.
with a half glass of Guinness Smooth. Is it Guinness Smooth? It's not Guinness Smooth. It's
Foreign
Guinness
Extra.
Foreign Extra
Yes, stout,
in her front. You know, we're just having an interview and she's
Pulse
holding a
one-on-one
card.
BBNaija edition.
It says Pulse on it. And she's just telling me that it's called Pulse BBNaija 101 edition. Here's what you're going to do. When the interview is out, you're going to take out time from your busy schedule and watch me speak and address some issues concerning my time in the Big Brother house. You may like it, you may not like it, but I am telling you, because of all this drama that I'm doing right now, you definitely will like it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Adekunle, one of the spectacular 6 finalists of the Big Brother Naija Season 7 Level Up. And I had an interesting time chatting with Rachel. Thank you very much.
All right, yeah, that's our show for you today. See you guys next time. Bye, guys.